Starting in 5, 4, 3. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ow! That was worse!
So a while back I published a video on how to make a bullwhip, and that actually is my second most viewed video, and I thought I'd make another whip video because I've made 3 other bullwhips since that one, and they're all a lot better and can crack better, and I think I know some different things and different ways to build it that'll make the whole whip better. So I'm gonna make another video, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here's everything you're gonna need. PVC pipe, about around 10 inches, half an inch thick. You're gonna need athletic tape. I'm gonna be using blue and black, but if you can find like other cool colors, those will look good too. But I wish I could use green, but didn't have any at the store. Rope. This is about 3/8 of an inch. Anywhere around there should be fine. Ball chain. This is like the chain they use on ceiling fans, and just get about 20 feet of it or 10 feet of it, because I don't know the exact amount. It depends on what kind of whip you're trying to make. Next, you're gonna have thinner rope. You can use paracord for this, but I'm just gonna use this kind. Electrical tape. This is called mason's twine, and this is going to be using to make the cracker. Then you're gonna need a PVC coupling. That goes on like this, and that'll help everything fit into your board nicely. And next, here are the supplies that you're gonna need to help make the whip. Okay, you're gonna need scissors. I'll tell you what you're gonna need for those in a minute. A knife and a lighter. So here's what we're gonna do with your big ropes. Each rope should be smaller and smaller, and that'll help your whip taper down so it gets from thick to thin as it's going down. So it doesn't really matter how long these are. Just estimate it. Kind of make the first one the longest. This like 1/3 of that, and this one much shorter. And one thing you really want to remember is this and your smaller rope, like this one right here, will come out much farther than this one, about like 2 feet farther. So don't make this one as long as the whip's gonna be. All right. So that's what you do for these ones. Oh, and don't forget to fray it like I did here. That will also help your whip taper down so it doesn't just drop off. It kind of slowly goes down into a smaller point. Okay, so take your scissors and cut your frayed rope like this. That will help your rope taper down, like I've said many times. If your rope tapers from thick to thin at like a good rate, that will help your whip crack louder. So this is what it should look like when you're done. On to the next part of the whip, the core. So this thin cord, so the same thing, you can use 550 cord. You're gonna want this to be around 2 to 3 feet longer than this. So you measure, once you have this measured out, you're gonna go 2 feet longer for your core. Next, take your ball chain and make 3 different strands of it. And like I said before with the other stuff, it really doesn't matter how long it is. Okay, so here's the ball chain that I just cut. And just set everything aside as you're cutting all your pieces. And I'll show you how to put everything together in just a minute. Take your mason's twine and make it 1 foot longer than your thin cord. So I have the entire skeleton of the bullwhip laid out right here. Alright, so we have the 3 ropes right here and the 3 ball chain, and we have this long cord and your mason's twine. If you're using mason's twine, that will also go as far back like that, and that we're just gonna secure that when we're attaching it to the PVC handle. So this is what yours should look like before you apply the tape. Alright, so get your electrical tape and get some scissors and cut off a strip of electrical tape. You're gonna bind any 2 together like that. Wrap it around just like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing to every single piece. Okay, so for these 2, you're gonna tape them like this, and make sure you leave about a little over a foot left over. Okay, so now you're gonna keep adding electrical tape until this end will fit nice and snug in your PVC coupling. So once your skeleton of your whip fits nicely into your handle, take some more electrical tape and secure it right here, just like this. Now take your core and your cracker and wrap them around the edge like this, and then just tape them there. Now you can coat your handle whenever you like. You can use spray paint, you can even use athletic tape. Electrical tape is what I'm going to be using, but if you have a tennis racket handle, that'll work well too. So here's what my handle looks like. Right, now you're going to add your athletic tape to your whip. So you're either going to need to tie your whip to something or have someone help you with this. So you're going to wrap the athletic tape from the handle all the way almost down to the thin cord. Alright, go past the thick rope and then go like halfway to the thick cord into the end of your whip, and then you're going to wrap back up and then back down in a different color if you want. Alright, here's the end result of the whip. Okay, so all we have to do now is fuse the ends of your rope. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can tie on the cracker if for some reason it falls off, which it probably will. So, cut off about 1.5 feet of mason's twine and put 2 knots in it like this. And then take the end of your rope and put your mason's twine on it like this. So put a little loop over, take the other end and push it through. That'll look like that, and tie it near the end. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a knot in the end of your rope. And then just pull. And that is how you tie the cracker onto your whip. So now I'm going to demonstrate on how loud the whip can be and how much damage it can do. And then I'm going to try to show you how you can crack it.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! That was worse!
Alright, so there are 3 cracks that I know. The overhead, like the towel whip, and cattleman's crack. So here are the 3 cracks. First one would be like the towel kind. You can go like this, grab the end, have the handle on the other side, and go like that. So you're just gonna throw it forward. When it gets like about that point, just yank back. Alright, so the next one, this is the overhead crack. So basically you're gonna go around once and then turn directions, like this. So it's hard to do in slow motion, that's why I'm using this smaller whip so you guys can see. So you go around and then crack, like that. So here's what it looks like. This one's harder to do. Like, I can't even do it with my left hand. So yeah. So like, yeah, it's hard for me to do my left hand. And the last one I'm still working on. So it's called the cattleman's crack, I think. So you bring it up and then down. And you try not to hit yourself. So usually you'll hit your back like that. You can see like that. But basically you just bring it up, over a little bit over your back, and you just snap down. And there's one other whip, there's some other thing you can do. It's using the towel one, but you can actually whip it twice. You can hit it cracking 2 times. Yep. So those are the cracks I know. So that about wraps it up for this video. If you have any other suggestions for a DIY project, leave it in the comments below. And that's it, and I'll see you when I can.